All right, let's have a little gal time. And our question du jour is, should parents be friends with their kids on Facebook? Now, I know Mitch is a big fan of this. He's actually friends with his kids on Facebook, and
Sure.
he loves it. He's able to see what they're doing, see what they're talking about, who they're friends with. What do you think?
I think it depends on your relationship with your kids. I mean, if you don't have a friendly relationship, I mean, if it's just like mom and dad and you guys aren't really like friends, your kids may feel like, wait a minute, you know, you're stepping into my comfort zone. You're violating, especially if they're teens, you know, 16, 17 years old, you know, they get into that whole, I want my privacy, not tell you what I'm doing, I'm grown, I know everything.
But I think it's a great way to keep a close eye on.
I think it's very, you know, my personal belief is that I think it's great. If you're going to use the internet, I should be able to police it. How is this any different than having like the spy cams, or not spy cams, but the monitoring that you would put on your computer no matter what? How is that any different? My kids are cool with it. And it also goes both ways. They know when.
What you're doing, too.
Exactly. So I got to watch out.
Yeah, watch out for that. Okay, so this is what you're talking about. Christina emailed and said, no, absolutely not. My kids would be mortified if I tried to do that. Mine are teens, and they need some degree of privacy, for goodness sake.
And Cheryl says, all 4 of my kids sent me friend requests. We are all very close, but I also know my boundaries with my kids. I don't overstep into their social circles, but will voice concern if I see a status from my kids that sends the mom antenna up.
And Crystal says, yeah, it's one way to keep an eye on their online activity. So go to galtime.com right now. Leave your thoughts with us. Would you be friends with your kids on Facebook?
Love, fashion, celebrity gossip. We could all use a little more gal time, so be sure to take some time of your own at galtime.com. There are tons of tips, articles, and discussions just like these.